guys, Jeremy here, and first of all, I apologize for not shooting Tool Time Tuesday this week. The reason for that is the weather's just been so cold here. We've had like a solid week where the warmest it ever got was -20 Celsius, and we've had some days where it's like -28, and that is just so cold. With the chores that we do with our animals, and with this and that and everything else going on, clearing snow, I just haven't had the energy to actually do much in the shop at all, so I didn't shoot Tool Time Tuesday this week, and I apologize, but there will be one coming up next week. Also, I'm going to feature quite a few viewers' knives, I think, in each Tool Time Tuesday now, maybe 2 or 3. I'm just getting so many viewers' knives. Keep them coming, guys. I really appreciate it. But just so we can actually get them featured in a more timely manner, I'm probably going to do like 2 to 3 viewers' knives at a time. People are making stuff cool. Burning my wood stove like crazy lately. I've been going through wood like it's out of style. And previously I'd been using like old scrap 2x4s from demolition work that had been done and stuff, and that has all run out. So I ended up having to go out and get some wood delivered. Now I live on the prairies in southern Alberta, and I just don't have trees that I have access to. And so I actually get my wood brought in. Usually it's about, the rounds are cut in half, and most of the time I have to split it down a little bit from there. But anyways, I got a couple 2 cords delivered, so that should hopefully get me through most of the cold months and keep it toasty in here again. Right now the weather's great. It's like 2 degrees, -2 right now, so that's really awesome. With the cold weather though, I did have some time to do some shop organization. You see I've got this bolt bin here, this black industrial bolt bin. I got that for like 50% off, and I'd wanted one of those for a long time. So what I did is it allowed me to get rid of all my small little, you know, those little hobby type drawer things. I had all my bolts and fasteners in those, and you know, if I wanted a 3/8 bolt, there's probably 7 of those that I had to look through to find the one that I needed. So now I've got everything organized. All my boltry is organized by size and it's labeled, so if I want a 3/8 bolt, boom, I can go, I know where it's at, and I'm not going to be spending time. As well, I was able to get rid of those silly little small organizers and cleared up some shelf space, so that was good. And that was something I could do while it was really cold outside, because you don't need a whole lot of dexterity to throw bolts away. Been doing a lot of snow plowing with my snowblower, and it broke down. I've got to fix it this week. I'll probably do a video on that. Some of the shift linkage for my gear, so my speed selector failed me, so I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. I don't even know where the part is. It fell in the snow somewhere and it's out in the field. I'm not sure, but we're gonna fix that. Probably gonna make a set of tire chains for that, and then I'll also show a few things that I did to modify the snowblower. And I paid $100 for that snowblower, and it throws snow like a champ. Not as good as my dad's Bobcat. I had to use that this week to clear his driveway. That thing is a slick tool, but this snowblower does pretty good for what I need it for. Also, my drill press died this week. I started using my drill press on Thursday, and the switch kind of went on it, so I had to take it apart, rewire it. The light bulb died, and that was a bear to change out. The socket in there was jammed, so I actually had to remove the holder and take that all apart. And to do that, you have to take the pulleys off and yada yada yada. But we got that thing fixed, so the big drill press is running again like a champ, and I put an LED bulb in there, so it should last a lot longer. And it's nice to have that back and going again. Yesterday I started making another knife and videoing it. This knife right here, I guess you'd call this some type of a Persian fighter. But anyways, I'm gonna finish this knife off next week, and hopefully I'll have the video up for it next week. And I would just like to know your opinion. For this knife, would you like to see commentary, so kind of me walking through the steps and explaining it all? Or should I just do a fast forward video where you can see all the steps, but I won't talk about it? The one thing is that this is the very first time I've ever made a recurve blade, and this is a hollow grind recurve, and I did this all freehand. And there's a few tips that I think would be helpful if I actually gave them to you and did a voiceover, so just let me know. If you want a voiceover for this video, you get a voiceover for this video. If not, we'll just do whatever. Now, I made a video a while ago when I surpassed 13,000 subscribers. I said that once I reached 500 followers on Instagram, I was going to give away a t-shirt, Simple Little Life t-shirt. And I finally went past 500 followers on Instagram. Now, I don't want Instagram followers just for the sake of having followers, but it's just an easier way to interact than YouTube is. Also, there's a lot of viewers that follow me on Instagram, and I follow them on Instagram, and it's kind of fun. We can share ideas back and forth, share what we're building, share what we're making. If you're a knife maker and you want to learn how to make knives, I highly recommend get on Instagram. There are so many great makers that share on Instagram. I would probably say 60–70% of them do not have YouTube channels, so there's a lot of content that is shared on Instagram that doesn't make it to YouTube. So definitely worth looking into. So many great knife makers, blacksmiths, woodworkers, machinists, you name it. A lot of people share some really cool stuff on Instagram, so highly recommend that. And I'm also probably going to give away a t-shirt on Instagram as well. Anyways, if you'd like to win this t-shirt, just leave a comment below. Any comment will be entered to win this shirt, and I will do the draw and I'll announce the winner on Tool Time Tuesday next week. So it's been a very slow week in the shop here due to the weather. I haven't been making a lot of knives, I haven't been making any videos, and that'll change next week. We're gonna get back into things here, and I just want to let you know, and mostly just apologize for no Tool Time Tuesday. Also, a lot of people have been emailing me about the sanding blocks, and I have probably about 6 left that I haven't listed on the website yet. I'll put those up, and then I don't think I'll get to it next week, but probably the week after I'll do another production run of sanding blocks, so there will be more blocks coming. Thank you for your interest in that. I sincerely appreciate it. And other than that, I think that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.